Hi and welcome to this video on what happens on a 3-day breakthrough program with me. You may have heard me talk about it on my YouTube channel, on my podcast and in various other places. So the individual breakthrough is for people who are wanting to change their life quickly. Maybe they're suffering with low self-esteem, anxiety, low mood or mood swings, or maybe they're facing challenges in their relationship where they are doing behaviours that they know they don't want to be doing, but they keep falling into the default pattern, whether that's jealousy, overreacting with anger, or whether they are lying or cheating and they're just like, I want to just break these habits. I want to get out of feeling stuck. Many people share with me that they're feeling uncomfortable, lost, fed up. They just don't want to be them anymore. And this often is because of the limiting beliefs and limiting decisions that they have that are shaping their life. And these can be feeling like I'm a failure, I'm not good enough, I'm not attractive enough, my life isn't going right, life is difficult, relationships are difficult, things don't work out for me, I feel like an imposter. All of these things will shape a person's life. So it's 3 2.5-hour sessions. The first day, day one, we go over all of the limiting beliefs and the limiting decisions that you've created that are holding you back. And for this, what I'll do is we'll talk through your whole life history in 2 hours. And I don't need to go into all of the content. You don't need to bring up all of the trauma and all of this happened to me and then this happened to me and then this happened to me. That could take hours and hours and hours, and it's not important. All I need to know is how that events or how those situations are still affecting you now. And what that means is what decisions you've created from that. Life is a struggle. People don't like me. People are going to judge me. Whatever it is, I have anxiety, I am broken, I'm not good enough. Now we need to know how those events are affecting you now. And also the emotions you're holding on to. If you're still holding on to anger or sadness or fear from the past, we need to clear that. So that's the first 2 hours of day one, 2.5 hours. And then I also explain how we create problems in our subconscious mind, how the subconscious mind works, because all of our learning is in the subconscious mind. All change needs to happen in the subconscious mind, and all of our behavior is in the subconscious mind. So that's day one. Day two is clearing all of these thoughts and emotions out. Now, often, people ask me, how can I create and change my life in just 2.5 hours? How can I clear a lifetime of all of that baggage, Nicola, in 2.5 hours? Which is a great question. And I had that same question when I did this process 13 years ago, which completely transformed my life. And I thought the same. How on earth is that possible? But the thing is that our unconscious mind can learn things quickly and unlearn things quickly. Sadly, people can be fine flying around the world all their life and then all of a sudden get a phobia of flying and they're scared to get on a plane. People create phobias very quickly. People can have anxiety come from nowhere and they're like, what on earth is going on? People can also be addicted to a substance, have an addictive habit for years, even 30 years, and then all of a sudden just say, I'm quitting, and they quit and they have no withdrawal symptoms. They're just absolutely fine and it doesn't affect them ever again. And that's because when we make changes at the deep subconscious level, things can shift quickly. This process is designed how the unconscious mind works, but it's not purely an unconscious process because we want to get your unconscious mind and your conscious mind working together as one. This is so important. Often we can have great goals. I really want to make loads of money, or I really want to have this loving relationship, or I really want to take this leap of faith and move into this area or start this. And we get all excited and we take the first steps, but then our subconscious mind kicks in and says, warning, you're not good enough. Warning, are you sure you can do that? Warning, are you sure that's the right decision? warning, I think you just need more time. I think you just need to overthink this even more. And the truth is, thinking about our problems doesn't work. If it did, none of us would need to be listening to this, be having any kind of therapy, doing any change work. If thinking solved our problems, we'd be free. But thinking doesn't help. Often it makes things worse. Same with talk therapy. You go to a therapist, you say, I have this problem. I'm really struggling with this. And then you go the next week and you go, I'm really struggling. And then you talk through all these things in your head. And what happens is, rather than feeling better, the problem gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and you feel even more stuck. So to create lasting change, we need to clear these thoughts. We need to clear these emotions. And we do that by learning from it, by understanding why we're still holding on to it. Your unconscious mind is keeping these emotions and keeping these limiting beliefs and decisions with you because it thinks it's protecting you. It's trying to keep them so you learn from them. So the process that I use helps you learn from them and then release them. And that is what we'll be doing. Learning from the different things so that you can then release them. We've all had that experience where something's bothering us and it's on our mind and we're like, I don't know what to do about it, and it's stressful, and we can maybe feel stress in our stomach or in our neck and our shoulders, and we just feel off. And then we can just be going to sleep one night and we wake up and we think, I know why that problem happened. It happened because this, and this is what I'll do differently moving forward. And then it goes. And we just feel better and we feel like, yeah, I've got a plan, got a strategy, it's gone. So this process speeds that up. We learn, we clear. So that's day 2. Most people at the end of day 2 feel lighter, more at peace, happier, and more able to move forward. Day 3 is creating the new you. Once we've cleared out the things and the blocks that are stopping you, we can then move forward with your life goals. Now, I don't know what exactly day 3 is going to be in that for you until we actually do day 1 and day 2. For some people, as I'm a career coach in the previous work that I used to do for London Business School, executive MBAs, and I used to do some business coaching there. Some people want to focus on their business, how to increase their sales, how to get more motivated, how to reach their goals. Other people want to focus on relationships, how to become closer, how to improve their sex life, how to improve their communication in relationships. So I help them with that. Some people want to create a massive change in their life in any area. Some people want to get clear on their life purpose and their passion. So we choose your life goals and I help you make sure that they are aligned and actionable. Then we create the actions to get there, then the strategies. And then to embed that, I do a hypnotherapy session for you. I often create one personalized to you and what you want in your life. Is it more finances? Is it a healthy, happier relationship? Is it setting boundaries? Is it increasing your confidence and self-esteem? Is it another area of your life? So we focus on what is important to you. And often people want to skip to the life coaching, the goals, the values, the hypnotherapy. But this can work for some people, but really for lasting change, unless we clear the past emotions and beliefs, it's not going to be as effective. So that's how I structure the 3-day process. There's a link to the page on my website at nicolabeer.com, which I'll put along with this video. And you can also email me, nb@nicolabeer.com. Go to my website to get my WhatsApp number, WhatsApp me. If you have any questions, I'd love to answer them. And it will be great to work with you if you're called to do this process.